Nithyananda Paramashivam Om Nithyananda Paramashivam Om Nithyananda Paramashivam
Let us start today's Nithyananda Yoga by invoking the presence of PONTIFF Hinduism. Our hands at Sadguru Vandanam. Dhyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Bandvatitam Gaganasudisham Tattvamasyadirlakshyam Ekam Nityam Vimalavachalam Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. I will be chanting the Shivamula mantra generally 11 times. Mantra means I surrender my I and mind. Paramashiva. Begin chanting the Shivamula mantra internally. Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha. 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 Now we'll be doing the Tattvachana, the holistic cleansing. Bring your hands in Karna Mudra like a cow's ear and take a spoon of water as we chant the mantra. Om Atma Tattvam Shodhayami Sada. Again. Om Vidya Tattvam Shodhayami Sada. Take a spoon of water. Om Shiva Tattvam Shodhayami Sada. Now wash your hands at the base of your fingers, base of the thumbs, wipe your upper lips and lower lips while you chant internally. Om Mahamrida Namaha. Wash your hands. The three fingers join together, touch your upper lips and lower lips. Wash your hands again. The index and thumb join together, touch your right nostril again. Your ring finger and thumb join together, touch your right eye, right ear, left ear. Wash your hands again. Your little finger and thumb join together, touch your navel center, right chest, left chest, with all your fingers joined together, touch the head, right shoulder, left shoulder, and the heart. Now we will be forming the Sankalpa, creating the conscious resolution to manifest Paramashiva, to manifest a yogic body. Let's begin. Om Amopata Samasta Duritakshaya Dwara Bhagavad Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Prityartam Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Prityartam Cha Adya Purvokta Evam Guna Visheshan Vishisthayam Ashyam Shubhadito Purana Arogya Yukta Trigatmak Yogic Sharira Siddhartam Paramashiva Shakti Avishkarnartham Nithyananda Yogapada Karishe Om Apapaprashya. Now let's begin with you simple warm up and stretching and talk and bend your neck forward and backward. The side Now tilt your head both the sides. Tilting your head. First, let's the hand from down to up. First, first, bring your hands to your shoulder. Back. Now we're rotating our head. Rotating our head. Reversing. Now let's get forward. There you are. Just try to touch the ground. Lift your legs and start to get angle. Just made our bone structure. Take your body intensely. Correct growth. Completely randomly, chaotically. Intensely. When you shake your body intensely and continuously, without compromising on the continuity or the intensity, manifest, it will be right for most structure. The techniques are available by the Supreme from the Agamas. Last 20 seconds. From the intensity, shake your body as if all joints just snakes. Completely, all your bones are flexible like a body of a snake. Take your body intensely. Last 2 seconds. Last 10 seconds. Relax. Breathe wherever you are. Just recollect your breath and let's settle down on the mat. Start with the Paschimottanasana. So, in Paschimottanasana, two things we need to work on. One is keeping the knees straight wherever we are, even if you are just sitting and you are not able to bend forward. Make sure your knees are not bent. Of course, for starting, if you are doing a variation where you are pushing with your knees will be bent. You are pushing and then trying to fall straight. But ultimately, the knees have to be keep the knees straight. That is one. Second, keep the spine pull yourself with your hands and push yourself from the lower body. Try to keep your spine straight. So do not try to bend your neck and upper back forward. Instead, try to pull yourself down. When you do that, what will happen? Your knees, your elbows will come on the mat. We'll be going slowly, step by step, quite intensely in the asana. Now let's try the single leg at the Paschimottanasana, starting with the left leg. Your right heel perineum region and hold your left leg. Bring in your both the elbows on the ground and head on the knee. If you're able to do this, try to keep your spine more and more straight. Great. Next. Now with the right leg forward. So wherever you are, if you are able to bring your hands still just before the heels, wherever your hands come. So feel the gentle pain in the upper thigh. So one thing about all the splits is when the pain happens, the muscles they react and try to resist. So focus on the pain, breathe heavily and relax. It is very important to relax. If you are not able to relax, then release the asana and improve slowly. So it is important that you always keep it relaxed and slowly keep on stretching authentically. Now we'll be keeping the legs at a 90-degree angle. Ultimately, more you stretch, the more you'll progress. But when you are stretching, you have to somehow progressively stretch so that you are not tense. If you are tense, your muscles will be resisting the expansion. It will be working in the opposite direction. So always listen to how your muscles are behaving and slowly, gradually keep stretching. You are able to bring your hands on your hip. To the full split, front split. One, two, 4, 5, 7, 8, 7. So amongst this, 2-3 variations where you keep your legs at a 90-degree angle, folded, and coming where the heels are at the perineum, legs are at a 90-degree angle, or the leg on the mat, touch on the lower part of the thighs. Work between this break and see where you are feeling the stretch, which is helping you to go deeper into the front split. So listen to your body and find out before we do another stretch. Work on the part of your body where you feel pain. You need to make it more accustomed. Let's enter full split. One, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll be working on the right side. Heels at the perineum region. Your hands, arch your back. That it is straight or it is going actually backward and bending forward. More and more. Entering into a full split. Posture Session start. Sorry for the glitch. Continue. Now, 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Again, wherever you feel the best benefit amongst these four variations, full split in the heels at the perineum, the heels at a 90-degree, or just keep the leg lifted. Work on whichever part is helping you progress more into the split. One more round. Let's enter into a full split. One, 4, 7, 8, 9, 12, 12. Now we'll be doing the side splits. And take a short break and relax your legs, eyes, and breathe deeply. Restore your breath and relax all your muscles. Now, let's stand tall and lift the legs. Now try to enter the maximum. We'll be holding there for 20 seconds. Holding actually for 30 seconds. Start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. Doing one more round, and this time we'll be holding for around a minute. Just relax and shake eyes. Breathe heavily during the split. Try to relax. the reaction of the body will be try to feel afraid, try to get tightened. When you are doing this slowly, the body becomes relaxed. Any sudden jerk, the body will try to resist. Try to resist. Four, 5, 8, 9, 10, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 4, 5, 7, 30, 40. Relax. Now we'll be continuing from where we left yesterday. We'll be continuing from Kapilasana.
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. 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 Om Nithyananda Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Yes. Now we will continue with the Nithyananda Yoga with the asanas. We'll begin with the Kapilasana. So, keeping your toes on the ground, keep your knees on the mat as well, and keep your hands on your respective knees, your spine straight, and pranayama is Brahmari Kumbhaka. So, you'll be inhaling. As per Shastra, you will be, when you are inhaling, you will be making a male V sound, and when you are exhaling, you will make a female V sound. So that happens, you just try to, especially inhaling is very straightforward. You are humming when you are exhaling. And when you are inhaling, if you are able to catch the Brahmari Pranayama for exhale, it is just almost like saying HMMMM continuously while you are exhaling. Same thing when you do while you are inhaling, you will see the voice volume will be heavier, the sound will be heavier. This is Brahmari Kumbhaka. For the next couple of asanas, we'll be doing the Brahmari Kumbhaka. Continue with the Brahmari Kumbhaka. Pull your stomach in and up in Dhyana Bandha. The Mula Bandha perineum muscles will be engaged. And gaze at the nose. Currently chant the japa Sadashivoham. Visualize Kapila, stage Kapila in your inner space. Let's enter into the Shastra Pranayama. Ubay Pagthalya Sam Rabe तीना को माहीली कोर मिलावे पानी उकरा होए वैसे एडी दो गुड़ा निवैसे. Vajra Gorakhasana. So you will be in the same posture, but with the difference that you will be now just relax your Uddiyana Bandha, engage only the Mula Bandha, gaze at the third eye. Visualize you're embodying guardianship, vigilance, and compassion. Bhadra Gorakshaka Asana. Hands will be in the same posture. Continue Brahmari Pranayama. Gaze at the third eye. Now let's enter into the Shastra Pramana. Continue Brahmari Pranayama. Continue with the internal japa. Om Sadashivoham. Let's now enter into the Shastra Pramana. दो भक्तल्य संपुट करे कोरबारी ऊपरी धरे कोरबारी ली रखे ऐसे तापरी मूला द्वारा की बैसे. Suryasana. Visualize sun god Surya in your inner space and sit in the same heels on your toes and lift your heels and spread them wide apart. Your hands together in Padma Mudra. So your palms will be touching your middle finger and thumb will be touching. Other fingers are separated and lift it straight up. Gaze through the gap between the hands. So there's a gap between the hands. So we are experiencing technical glitch. Let us now continue. Mandukasana. So sit in a kneeling down position and keep your knees separated, hands on the knees. Visualize a frog. Now we'll be performing the Manduki Mudra. Try to touch the tip of the tongues to the upper palate, trying to catch the nectar which is dripping from the Sahasrara, from the upper glands and endocrine system. Visualize as if nectar is dripping and you are catching the nectar. Continue breathing in a normal, simple breathing in Sahaja Pranayama. So you will not be humming. Gauge only the Mula Bandha. Gaze at the third eye. Generally chant the japa Sada Shivoham, Sada Shivoham. Let's enter into the Shastra Pramana. पादतले पृष्ठदेशे अंगुष्ठे द्वे च संस्पृशते जानुयुग्यं पुरस्कृत्य साधयन् मंडुकासनम्. We'll be doing the Uttana Mandukasana. So you are in the same posture, but you will be bending your hands and bringing it on top of your shoulders. You'll be holding the opposite shoulders as the acharyas are demonstrating. And pull your stomach in and up. So this is another important variation. You are going to pull your stomach in and up. The gaze continue to be on the third eye. Continue the job. Chant the japa internally. Sada Shivoham. Continue to do the Duki Mudra. Lift the tongues up, touching the upper palate of the mouth. And let's now enter into the Shastra Pramana. Mandukasana madhyastam uparaभ्याम धृतं शिरः एतद्भेवकवत् उत्तनम् एतद् Relax. Simhasana. Simha refers to the lion. We will continue with the Sahaja Pranayama. We will not be humming here as well. So keep your hands in front, in between the gaps of the two knees. Visualize yourself as a lion. Gaze at the nose. Bring your tongue out and exhale. Engage only the Mula Bandha. Gaze at the nose. Gaze externally at the nose and internally Shambhavi Mudra. Visualize yourself as a lion. Now let's enter into the Shastra Pramana. Dakshinam swagulpena dakshine Tiratharam hasto cha janvo samstapya swangulishya cha prasarya cha. This is Vajrasana. So in Vajrasana, we will be trying to bring the soles of the feet together but behind. So there is also one Vajrasana later we'll be doing where the soles of the feet will be together in front. We'll be doing this same thing, or trying to do at least the same thing, but with the soles of the feet back, behind. Let's practice Vajrasana. So we'll restart the Brahmari Kumbhaka, buzzing like a bee as we are breathing, both inhaling and exhaling. Keep the gaze at the nose. So first, bring your heels and toes together behind you. You need to stretch your legs as much wide as you can. The knees will be as far apart as possible. So when they are more far apart, the soles of the feet will be coming together as the distance between the knees increases. And then sit on your heels, them down, and with your hands in prana mudra, legs and middle finger, hold the opposite toes, tuck your chin, chest in Chalandra Bandha, internally chant the japa Sada Shivoham, gaze at the nose. So it might be painful to sit on the heels. So practice every day. Let's now enter into the Shastra Pramana. Gulfocha Vrishanaslyodho व्युत्क्रमे समाहितः पादांगुष्ठो कराभ्यां च धृत्वा च पृष्ठदेशतः. Relax. Kaka Pusandi Asana. The word Kaka means a crow. Kaka Pusandi is a Puranic being who was capable of traveling time. So here also we'll be continuing with the Brahmari Kumbhaka. First we'll demonstrate the Kaka Pusandi Asana. So need to bring your shoulder as low as possible between the gap of your two legs and try to bring them as forward as possible. And then you have brought them down sufficiently to be able to wrap hands behind. Only if your shoulders are crossing your knees, you'll be able to bring them back. So while you're initially, what you can do is try to wrap your hands below your hip. You can start by wrapping your hands below the hip region. But as you're able to progress, wrap them high. The important thing here is to bend forward, bringing your knees as back. You are crossing your knees actually. Your shoulders will be crossing your knees. And then you will have sufficient arm length to wrap your hands. You can do one more thing, you can press your knees closer in Brahmari Pranayama. Gaze at the nose, internally chant the japa Sada Shivoham. Hands are interlaced behind in Parshu Mudra. शास्त्र प्रमाण प्रथमा वैसक उकड़ ठाने दो हाथ पगान बीछी आने इनको मोड़ी नलिया परी लावे पीठ पाछे काकासी करावे. Relax. Next is Kanipavasana. Start in a squatting position on the tip of the toes and raise your hips up and place the knees on the back of the respective arms. Slowly raise each foot off the ground by shifting your weight forward and gently increase until the entire weight is on the back of the arms where the knees are placed and balanced there. Our acharyas are demonstrating. You can take a few breaks in between while you are doing this. So the pranayama here will be Brahmari Kumbhaka. So we'll be buzzing like a bee while breathing, both inhaling and exhaling. Engage only the Mula Bandha. Keep the gaze on the ground. Prithvi Drishti. Internally chant the japa Sada Shivoham. And we'll enter into the Shastra Pramana as we practice. आसन को गुण आशी दुषता होई तो आछी होई. Now we are going to enter into a headstand, Kapali Asana. Kapal means the skull. So your head on the ground and hands forming a triangle. And lift your legs off the ground. Gaze at the nose. Internally chant the japa Sada Shivoham. Continue Brahmari Pranayama, buzzing like a bee. शीशा शीशा धरती टेकी पगदो मिली का ऊंचा कूकरे पगथल्य आकाश दिशि सन्मुख राशे दो हथान की हथेली दो. Relax. Mayur, Parshva Mayur Asana. So start with a squatting position with the toes balanced and chest upright. Twist your torso to the one side with the palms on the ground and elbows pressing against the thigh and hip for alignment, and lean forward and extend both legs sideways, anchoring with your palms, maintaining a calm, steady posture with balanced voice. engaging. Now let's do the Parsva Mayurasana on the other side. So continue with the Rechika pranayama, slow exhale, engage Mula Bandha, gaze at the third eye externally, internally gazing in Shambhavi Mudra. Sadashivoham, internal japa. Balance on your hands. First start with the squatting position. Balance with your hands. And twist. Bring both the hands on the leg, one at the knee and one at the hip region. And bend forward and stretch your leg. Mayuram dandavat kuryat mayuram dandanamkam kuryat mayuram parshvabhyam mayura parshvanamkam. So when you are doing the Mayurasana, try to keep your legs more and more straight without bending the knees. Bhairaganathasana. Start in a plank position with your palms grounded under the shoulders. Bring one foot forward, wrapping it around the respective arm, placing the foot between the hands. Keep the hip engaged by driving the back toe into the ground while pressing the palms onto the ground, keeping the chest lifted and steady. So in this, your knees are off the ground, so knees are not on the ground. One. And second, you are not slouching with your neck down. Keep your neck straight, your spine straight, and lift the knees off the ground while you stretch. And balance and poise throughout the posture. Gaze internally in Shambhavi Mudra, externally gaze at the third eye. Engage only in the Mula Bandha. Continue with the Rechika pranayama, slow exhale. Internally chant the japa. Sada Shivoham. Sada Shivoham. Asana kona guna kahi jaye. Let's repeat on the other side. Bring the other leg between the palms while you're keeping your hands straight, knees are not bent, your neck straight, engage only the Mula Bandha. Internal japa is Sadashivoham. Gaze at the third eye externally while internally gazing. Shambhavi Mudra. Exhale slowly. Pranayama. Sadashivoham internal japa. Asana ko guna kahi jaye. Unmukha Pitha Asana. Start with the form on the ground in a plank position with the shoulder width apart. Slowly lift your hip upwards, forming a triangle shape with your body. Keep your core engaged and scapula extended. Avoid sinking, shoulders downwards. Gaze at the third eye. Externally, gaze only the perineum muscles, Mula Bandha, Sadashivoham internal japa. In this, try to bring your heels on the ground without bending the knees. Enter into Shastra Pramana. Bhumanyastho januni hasto chatushpadam avang mukham utthapitam kri yugalam katistalam abhichura chamakam. Vasishthasana. So again, begin position, and let's start with the right hand on the ground. Left hand up in the air as you visualize sage Vashishtha. Keep your legs straight, avoid bending the knees. Stack your legs on top of each other. Your hands straight and gaze through the hands up in the air. Gaze externally, upwards. The gaze is upwards while continue Shambhavi Mudra, internally gazing the inner space. Engage only Mula Bandha, continue Rechika Pranayama, slow exhale, Sada Shivoham, internal japa. Urdhva Kukutam Vasishtham, Marichi Halam Mastakam, Parivrittam Cha Udarastya, Vidham Dhanurasanam. Let's repeat on the other side. Visualize the Vasishtha. The hands and are completely straight. Legs are stacked on each other. Breathe slowly. Inhale, hold the breath, and exhale slowly. Breathe in normally, hold the breath, and exhale slowly. Sada Shivoham. Internal japa is internally in Shambhavi Mudra. Urdhva Kukutam Vasishtham Marichi Halam Matsyakam Parivritya Cha Udarasya Vividham Dhanurasanam. Anjani Asana. So bring your legs forward and sit on your hips, pushing your legs below the hip region. Visualize Lord Hanuman. Engage Mula Bandha. Gaze at the nose. The internal japa is Mahasada Shivoham. So make sure you push your hands below the hip region. Press the elbows gently against the body, supporting the elongation of the chest. Slide your palms underneath your sitting bones, facing down, pressing down firmly. The palms will be facing downwards as you press down firmly. Which slide your palms underneath your sitting bones and pressing down firmly. Press the elbows gently against the body to support elongation of the chest. Your chin slightly with the subtle throat lock. Maintain a calm, balanced, and steady posture. Engage only the Mula Bandha. Internally chant Japa Maha Sada Shivoham. दो कर की उभय हथेली कोर वारिली मैले भेली दो आगे ने भूपरि दाशे महाने अंगुली मिली राशे. Thanks. Paschimottanasana. So we'll be engaging all the three bandhas in Paschimottanasana, Mahamudra Bandha. So engage the perineum muscles, pull your stomach in and up, and tuck your chin to the chest. That is Mahamudra. Bend forward, hold your toes, the knees straight and lock. Try to bend from the lower back as we are practicing every single day. Visualize energy flowing from the spine. Gaze straight. Breathe in normally. Hold the breath and exhale slowly. Vinyasa Pranayama. Hands will be in Pranamudra, index and middle finger together, trying to hook the toes. Now engage all three bandhas. Mahasadaशिवोऽहम् जानुपरिललाटं तु पश्चिमकं स्थानमुच्यते येन केन प्रकारेण सुखं धार्यं च जायते. Ugrasana. So it is similar to Paschimottanasana, but you'll be also bending the upper back and trying to touch the knees while your hands are interlaced behind your neck in Varshu Mudra. Gaze is straight. Engage all three bandhas. Continue Rechika Pranayama. Slow exhale. Visualize Mother Goddess Kali, embodying courage, power. Mahasadaशिवोऽहम् स्वपाणिभ्यां दृढं धृत्वा जानुपरि शिरो न्यसेत् आसनोत्तममिदं प्रोक्तं भवेत् अनिलदीपनम्. Marichi asana. Start seated with the legs extended. So we'll be starting by bending the right knee, bringing the right knee and right heel close to the perineum region. Bend forward and interlace your bent knee behind Parshu Mudra. Visualize Sage Marichi. Bring your head down to the knees. Engage all three bandhas, Mahamudra Bandha. Shambhavi Mudra, gaze internally, while externally just keep your eyes open and straight. Slowly exhale in Rechika Pranayama. Inhale normally, hold and exhale slowly. Visualize Tej Marichi. Mahasadaशिवोऽहम् उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मारीचीनं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे. Let's repeat on the other side. First we'll be going the Mahamudra asana. So the leg which is raised up, bring it down and keep the heel, continue to keep the heel on the perineum region. Gaze at the nose externally, while internally you gaze in the inner space. Bend forward, hold your soles of your feet, keep your knees straight. Try to bend from your lower back. You are able to bring your elbows to the ground, avoid bending the knees. Engage all three bandhas. Engage the perineum muscles, pull your stomach in and up, and engage the chin, the chest, Jalandhara bandha. Mahasadaशिवोऽहम् पावम पग केड़ी जोई शिवन आनी लगे वे सोई दक्षिण पद लंबे जू पसारे आनी काकासी धारे now we'll be switching sides and implementing Marichyasana on the other side. Keeping one leg straight and another leg heel at the perineum region. Wrap your hands around the left leg, is raised. Hands are wrapped in the Parshu Mudra. Is straight externally, just keep your eyes open externally while internally gazing in your inner space in Shambhavi Mudra. Breathe in normally and exhale slowly. Sadashivoham. उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मारीचीनवीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे. Mahamudrasana, the other side. So bring your raised heel on the mat. And bend forward, bringing your hands to the soles of the feet, both the hands. Gaze at the nose. Externally while internally gazing in Shambhavi Mudra. Inhale normally, hold the breath, exhale slowly. Engage all three bandhas. Pull your spine up. Lock your perineum muscles. Tuck your chin to the chest. Sadashivoham. Sadashivoham. पावम पग की एड़ी जोई शिवन आनी लगावे सो दक्षिण पद लंबे जो पसारे तामे आनी का सीधारे. Now we'll be doing the Bhadrasana. So previously we did the Bhadrasana with the legs behind. Now we are bringing the legs in front in Bhadrasana. Sit with the legs extended and fold on the heels to the groin region, the perineum region, with the knees outward. Reach your hands to grasp the extended foot and fold your chest forward, bending the spine over the straightened knee. So the knees will be going down, heels, toes will be together, and the spine will be straight. Hands will be holding the leg, foot. Your spine straight and the lower back straight, and at the same time move your legs down, bringing them completely flat and straight, holding the foot, your hands. So as you are pushing your knees down, push simultaneously push your back inside, keep your spine straight. Gaze at the third eye. Gauge Mula Bandha. Ichika Pranayama. Slow exhale. Gaze internally. Shambhavi Mudra. Mahasada Shivoham. Ulfoto Vrishana Syadhyah. Divanya Parshvayo Shipet. Pada Parshve tu Panibhyam. Idam Badva Sunischalam. Next is Gvalipavasana. Sit with the legs extended, knees wide, toes together, and keep the heels apart. Gently rest your hands on your knees, lowering the crown and tucking the chin to the chest. Keep your spine upright and avoid forcing knee joints down or arching the lower back. So the lower back will be straight and there's a little gap between the heels, toes will be together. Keep your spine straight and gently push your knees down. And as you're doing this, avoid bending the spine. When you're pushing your knees down, the heels will try to come together. So keep the gap between the heels and keep the toes together. Gaze internally in Shambhavi Mudra. Gaze at the nose externally. So exhale. Marichi Kumbhaka. Murcha Kumbhaka. So here, because we are going to engage the Jalandhara Bandha, the Kumbhaka is Murcha Kumbhaka. Inhale deeply through the nose, then lock the chin to the chest in Jalandhara Bandha, hold the breath and then slowly exhale through the nose, maintaining the throat lock. So, Rechika Pranayama with the throat lock, Jalandhara Bandha is Murcha Kumbhaka. When you are having the Jalandhara Bandha in many of the asanas, the pranayama changes to Murcha Kumbhaka, where to Jalandhara gaze at the nose, chant internally the japa, Om Mahasada Shivoham Purva Chatushpada Yo Soi Vahi Vidhi Yo Vijay Soi Yame Eri Antararashe. Relax. Yoni Asana. Sit with your heels close to your groin and soles pressed together. Hold the sides of your feet firmly, keeping your elbows resting on the ground, and fold forward from the hip, bringing your chest towards your feet. Lower your thumbs towards your feet and gaze your nose. Maintain a calm and steady posture. Gaze at the nose externally while internally gazing in Chha. Continue Rechika Pranayama, slow exhale. Mahasadashivoham. Internal japa. दो पगथल्य संपुट करे एड़ी मेढ़ के पासे धारे अर्ध हाथ के अंतर राशे ललाट पगथल्यम पर राशे विडकी पवासना. Sit with the heels together and toes apart. So in Gauli Pavasana, you have the toes together and the heels apart. Here you are going to have the heels together and toes apart. Knees are wide. Lean forward and extend your hands out wide with the palms down on the ground. Lower your forehead to the ground behind the heels and gaze softly. So for the head to be behind the heels have to come forward. Keep your spine upright and shoulders relaxed. Gaze internally in Shambhavi Mudra. Slow exhale, Rechika Pranayama. Engage only the Mula Bandha. External gaze is at nose. Mahasada पूर्व विधि करी पगथल्या संपुट जो एड़ी मिली राशे एड़ी आम सुमाहिली नाम ने अंगुल दो अंतर ललाटे धरती लगावे. सिद्ध समाधि आसना. Sit with your toes together and heels apart. So this time again we have the toes together and heels apart. And in this asana, you have to bring your heels very close to the perineum region. Before that, slide your hands below your legs. Spread your arms under your shins, extending your hands forward with the palms facing up. Hold gently from the hips, lowering your forehead towards your feet. Bring your toes close to your throat. Keep the shoulders loose and spine long. Gaze internally in Shambhavi Mudra, externally gaze at the nose. Slowly exhale in Rechika Pranayama. Engage only the Mula Bandha. Mahasada Shivoham. Visualize perfect Samadhi, embodying boundless stillness, timeless union. So keep your toes together, heels apart, and push your legs as close to the body so that your toes can touch your throat. So push your Kanthamala behind and bring your toes to the throat. If possible, you can bring the nose to the ground. Hands are facing upward. Mahasada Shivoham. दो पगथली संपुट करे सोले मड़े आगे में धरे, अंगुल आठे अंतराशे, एड़ी को ऐसे विधि दाशे। चिन्ह की पवासना। Sit with your heels together and toes pointing upwards. Knees are wide. Hold your feet gently and rotate the soles upward towards the sky, keeping the back of your hands on the ground. Press the elbows lightly against your thighs near the knees and keep your chest broad and torso upright. Avoid forcing the soles or straightening your knees. So, you'll be opening your soles of your feet like a book, facing upward. This will help you in many of the advanced asanas in Vinyasa Krama, where you'll be bringing the soles of your feet on your stomach and your knees will come together in the front. One of the very difficult asanas. Gaze internally in Shambhavi Mudra, gaze at the nose externally. Slow exhale in Rechika Pranayama, engage only the Mula Bandha. Sada Shivoham. दो पागा एड़ी धरती मगीवा मेड़ लगावे पगथली मैली का कोरा अंगूठा की सदी सुधा जोड़े. Thanks. Now we'll be entering into Mahamantra meditation. So when you are all our worries and endless inner chatter, when we are humming intensely, either the inner chatter can be there or the humming can be there. All the inner chatter is stored in the hara region. So it is not only just the mind, but even the rest of the nervous system of the body is also engaged in the thinking. And that is why the thinking and various body parts and how the health manifests in different parts of the body are deeply interconnected. So we will be humming intensely from the hara region, from the belly deeply. And when you are humming intensely, the endless inner chatter will be able to unclutch and experience deep peace and meditative space revealed by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Let's begin the Mahamantra meditation. Now, just sit unclutched. Minutes. Observe your anahata engine. Sit unclutched.
Nithyananda Paramashivam Om 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 Shivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Shivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham